Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Yeah. Hello, Aries. You're up. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your element, and your energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Welcome in, Aries. Have a seat. These are the decks I've chose towards the end of my meditation. I shake them, and when I feel it, I flip them up, Aries, thus beginning the initial portion of your reading. Okay, on the die, number 13 showed up. Scorpionic energy, the death and rebirth card in the tarot. I just heard somebody recently discovered or been hearing or has recently learned what squaring the circle means. And if you're uncertain or curious, okay, it's presented in a few different ways, okay? Not to confuse, but to give different perspectives. If you're wanting to know, look into hermetics and alchemy. And some esoteric occult information, okay? And the reason that I say, you want to look in more than one place on anything, okay? And the reason that I say that is, in years of study, let's just leave it at that we can easily be misled, okay? And so a deciding factor for me was I would dive it until I started finding syncretic information, meaning you find it in more than one place, okay? When you find it in 3 or 4 places, okay, and it's pretty much saying the same thing, maybe a different perspective, you might want to give that more credence than just finding it in one place, okay? You have a message from Spirit, the Spirit Oracle. I'll read that in a moment. You're sitting at your 9. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 right next to each other. I was kind of surprised to see that. You have the Empress, okay? 10 of Swords. The Seer, number 43. These 2 decks right here go by the traditional playing cards. Lenormand and Krampus. You have Family. Actually, you know what, Aries? I didn't shuffle this deck because the last reading had that, so which means that I didn't shuffle it. Aries. Divine Spirit, Aries. Thank you. Yoga. Okay. Oh, and you have the Wolf card in the Lenormand. Okay, before I tap in, let's read the message from Spirit. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time, Aries. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Yeah, embracing the unknown. Fear is face everything and rise. or F everything and run. And I'm not saying you're in fear. I'm saying from the spirit message, okay, it's a hit that I got. Not only, sometimes when we're trying to force things, man, it just never happens. Okay, I could give you a multitude of examples, okay, but I think you already understand what I'm trying to say, Aries. Okay. So in the recent past energy, okay, you know, you being stable and at your 9, okay, this is abundant, it's wish fulfillment, it's stability within ourself, okay, it's completion. Nobody outside of us completes us. But whatever you were trying to add here, it could have been over quite some time, okay? To reach your 10 left you feeling like it totally just like a door being closed. And it could have been something that you were trying to add to that 10 for some time, okay? The tree of life could be significant to you. Kabbalah. This could have been reminiscing over the past, or it could even mean a soulmate going from your 9 to your 10, because that can be the soulmate card. Okay? You show up in the Empress energy, masculine or feminine. Cats could be significant to you, and it could be in the love department. There's Venus right there. It could be trying to add a person to what you have. Doesn't have to be. Don't get hung up on me saying it's a person, okay? You fill in the blank. Get in where you fit in with the High Priestess, okay? The Empress is pretty much, in her realm, and a lot of times she waits on things to come towards her. And perhaps what you thought would take you to your 10 came towards you. But as we see, perhaps this could have been the outcome of trying to get on the other side of something. 1111 could be significant, and it also represents a long-term celebration or relationship okay? If that's what you're seeking, whatever it is you're seeking, to go from your 9 to your 10, you deserve it, Aries, okay? But at the end of this row, you're still at the 9. Which means whatever this was that you worked seemingly very hard to obtain didn't come to fruition. And we see this. But guess what, Aries? A 10 is a 1. It's as heavy as it gets. Now the 1 starting over on the cycle, okay? Is it going to become cyclical for you? Or have you learned the lesson? So that you can spiral up out of it and go to the cycle, the next cycle. Yeah? Because see, in the seer, they have sight without sight. Number 45 is another 9. That's 3 9s. 3 9s is 27, which is another 9 unto infinitum. The shaman seer sees without seeing, hears without hearing. So it's saying, Aries, trust your inner voice. Okay? Your inner voice could have been telling you, way before you kept trying to bring it in, with that fire energy, right? Like, of acquiring what we go after. And, I'm an Aries rising, so I get it, Aries. Okay? I'm not just harping on you or blowing smoke up your ass, okay? But in staying tuned in with spirit and, you know, your inner knowing, okay? All answers are within. Yeah, you could have been highly loyal to whatever or whoever this is. Okay? And it could have started with friendship. Maybe even through some kind of class, some kind of yoga, some type of spiritual alignment. Okay? Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. And so you're either being directed to this or you already do practices for your strength. I just heard in a relationship that other person doesn't necessarily have to be about what we're about. Let's see what Krampus is about. That one? 9 of Diamonds. It's the 9 of Wands, Aries. Sagittarian energy, wounded warrior. This was heavy, man. 9 Wands and 10 Swords. I mean, did you see the inevitability coming, Aries? Or it was a total shock to you about the outcome? And that is what is explaining the heaviness of this energy, Aries. Let's see if we can find out, okay? That's the initial portion of your reading, Aries, okay? I'll bring out the oracle cards first, and then we'll utilize the tarot for the past, recent past, leading into the current moment. We share leading into what's coming in, okay? Okay, Aries. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. I should have waited a couple seconds to hit the button. Okay. Seeing or not seeing, let's talk to the shaman, okay? Shaman. What's the message for Aries, fire sign, first house? Shaman. Divine light of the all. What's the message? That one? Ghost dance. 22, it's a master number, Aries. See how blurry it is? It's uncertain, okay? Can't quite make it out. Which means that you probably didn't see it coming. And we have another master number on the bottom of the deck with the 44, sacrifice. Yeah, you could have made great sacrifices to this obtainment, going from 9 to the 10, okay? It's not easy reaching the 10. If it was, everybody would do it, Aries. And there is no wasted time, okay? In going a direction for some time that the door closes, okay? It just means that it wasn't meant to be. Okay? We're here to learn our lessons. We learn the lessons, okay? Or we don't. And the wheel turns. Yeah? Aries. Divine light. Great light of the all. What's the message for Aries? Creative expression, okay? You could be very artistic. Your soul longs to express itself creatively, Aries. You could have it. You could desire it. You could be very good at it. But have you just not had the time or made the time, Aries? That's what that card's saying. Did you forget about this in the creativity? Or maybe you're being suggested to give this a try in creativity. Okay. We got two more oracles real quick. We got the Krampus with the Wounded Warrior. Okay. Aries. King of Cups, man. This has come out in the last 3 readings, Aries. So it was Gemini and Aquarius both had this. Okay. And it can be from your thoughts manipulating you or from somebody close to you. Okay. Nobody controls our thoughts and feelings. We do. Though many things try and many people may try to manipulate to get their way, okay? Maybe in the recent past, okay, you sacrificed with the sacrifice card, okay? And maybe doing or letting stuff go that, you know, just to make it happen, something like that. Like you poured in a lot, okay, to reach that 10. Back to the 9 of Wands there, or excuse me. That's not the 9 of Wands. That's the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Second time confirmation that you're still at the 9. Not a bad place to be, Aries. It's not saying it in a way that it's a bad thing, okay? We're whole and complete in ourselves at the 9, Aries. So it's not a bad place. Even though whatever was meant to happen or that you wanted to happen didn't happen, okay? And I truly think it's an affair of the heart with a person. But guess what? The death head moth and the clover says prosperity's coming with joy and good luck. Through the heart, Aries, not through the head. You're the head, right? First sign, you are the head, okay? Make the longest journey from the head to the heart and bring it out. Aries. It's a great card to get, Aries. Okay. Let's see what this past energy is, okay? And Aries, I'm leaning towards a person. But whoever or whatever it was, Aries, something was illuminated by the sun. You see that? Huh? Could have been through a work situation, or it could have occurred through work. You could have clarity upon what I'm saying, or Spirit and Christopher is telling you the truth, Aries. Divine Spirit, great light of the all. What's the message for Aries? Hear my call. Aries, fire sign, first house. Tarot. Tarot. Thank you. Tarot. Tarachi. Aries. Let's get a couple out, Aries. Tarot. What's the message for Aries, Spirit? That one? You Empress or Emperor, you Magician or Emperor or Empress, you. Wow. 3 high arcana for the recent past, Aries. You were deeply trying to manifest an Empress or an Emperor. That's for daggone sure. So I'm totally feeling a person on this one, Aries. Is that what timed out your yoga, or you having creative expression, being consumed by bringing in this 10? Perhaps. You could be reminiscent upon what I'm saying, or the past, okay? Or this you thought to be your soulmate, Aries. That individual or you could embrace this archetype, sitting at the veil, seeing the spirit realm and this realm, holding great knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You could be agreeing with me right now, Aries, but saying, Chris, I don't know if it was worth it. I would direct you back to what I said as we're chasing our star, wish, or dream, that none of it is wasted. It's about learning those lessons that we experience through the events and people in our life, okay? Or not. And then it just kind of skips like a record, yeah? Or we learn it and we spiral up out of it for the new journeys on the spiral up next cycle. Anything else for the recent past? Spirit? That one? There's your die. What was on the die? The number 13, yeah? Well, there it is right there, Aries. Cycle's ending, cycle's beginning. It's no respecter of person. We ain't got to like something to accept it, Aries. Yeah, this could have caused great conflict and competition, okay? But there's the other closer right there, Aries. If you're wondering if you should count your losses and bow out, okay, and just move on, well, you got the Death card and the World card, okay? Time to hold back, Aries. You still pouring into this, Aries? Maybe. Let's see if we can find out. Let's do this one for the future, okay? You're at your 9, Aries. Seen too many 9s, okay? You're still at your 9. So take in what I had to say about the past, recent past, okay? And, get in where you fit in. The Magician was in reverse, and I don't keep this deck in reverse. That means it didn't come into fruition. And if you're still trying, Aries, go within. I'm not telling you what to do, okay? You can do whatever the hell you want to do, Aries. I'm just reading the energy of the cards, man. I don't come into this with any agendas or scripts, okay? Or try to lead people into a message that, I wanted to lead them into, that I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 days. That's not me. Call them like I see them. It goes strictly by the energy of the cards, my intuition and spirit. No mas. Get in where you fit in. Current energy could be abundant for you right now, okay? There's the 10 again. You need another round, Aries, or have you learned the lesson? Only you can answer that. It's no imposing upon you, okay, and what I'm saying. You could have clarity to what I'm saying, or Christopher and Spirit could be telling you the truth. Aries, you've seen me cut the deck how many times? Yeah, about reaching your star, wish, or dream. It could mean you're still trying to bring this in, okay? Or maybe you've shifted gears and realized it wasn't given. Either way it applies, okay? Whether it's worth it or not. Were you patient, Aries? I think you were. Did you stay around too long? Perhaps. This could be an earth sign, Aries. But anyway, you're still trying to get victory, okay? Whatever this is in the current energy, okay? With great strength of the fire sign Leo, yeah? Judgment or judgment's been called, or you call judgment. Israel blowing the trumpet. Just seen the Ten of Swords again. Current energy for Aries. Looks like I'm gonna be giving you extra Aries here in the current, okay? Well, you lost one of the swords, okay? You're down to the 9. But guess what? In my opinion, the 9's heavier than the 10 because the 10 is a 1. You keep going back to the well, what? You need to experience it again. Could be through your beliefs, okay? Or it also could be that earth sign. That's the Taurian energy right there. There's the 2 walking aways right there, Aries. You had enough? Huh? According to these 2 cards you have. And you're looking for a new opportunity. Wish fulfillment. And the 9 of Cups. Aries, I think you stopped pouring into this person, whoever it is. Could be an earth sign, okay? You were thinking that this is your soulmate type of situation, your long-term thing in the Hierophant. We've seen the Truth card too many times. I got to run with what I'm feeling and what I'm getting on the cards, Aries, okay? It's not a win at all cost type of situation, okay? There was great conflict. 55 is great change, Aries. And it's closed. I can't show you that. Her tatas are sticking out. That's the other closer with the death card, the World. Yeah. You closed it, Aries. Good for you. And if you haven't, and you're still pouring into it, maybe go back and listen to the message and just see how it all played out, okay? As we take our wand and go for our potentiality and what we want, okay? And using our imagination and our ability to manifest through the 7 of Cups. And it's not Delulu, okay? A lot of people call it building castles in the sky. Not me, Aries. Guess what? People don't understand how important imagination is going to be and is to manifestation in this new age of Aquarius with Neptune to bring in that which we love. And that would be total wish and dream fulfillment, yeah? Perhaps it's a soulmate. 3rd time if you're keeping count. You fire sign you. And it was heavy, man. There's the 10, okay? It can change wherever you want it to change, Aries, at the 9 or the 10. But I see you made the right choice here, okay? It appears that way anyway in the current energy. Let's see what's coming in. What's coming in for Aries over the next week or two, Spirit, and we'll let them get up out of here. Forward movement with the Chariot. You got your wand in hand. Go slow, Aries. That's the fastest knight in the deck. Yeah, towards that which you love. Could be this archetype right here, or this could be you. That's the High Priestess, by the way. Third time. What's coming in for Aries? Spirit, thank you. Well, you got a lot of work right now, and appears you're mastering some of your abilities, Aries. So you could have learned your lessons, okay? Judgment and justice. You deserve it to balance out in order to equilibrium, okay? Or this could be talking about a Libran. What did I say? What did I say? Judgment and justice will be served, Aries, and you don't have to serve it up in revenge or vengeance. Yeah. Use your manifesting ability. Go within with your imagination, okay? Focus your intent on which one you want and start going towards it. Your star, wish, or dream, okay? With love, Aries. Not with the resentment of the past, not with looking through the lens of whatever or whoever this was, but through your lens of reaching your complete fulfillment with love. Going slow. Or we can go back to that Nine of Swords. I mean, your pick, Aries. Just kidding, Aries. All right. Hope you got something out of that. Aries, give me back my energy. Yeah. Just kidding, Aries. Dang. Here you go. Sending your energy back with love. Limelight in the twilight. Be good to yourself and others, Aries. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye for now.